Alrighty, y'all. Here, before I even start the video, I'm going to let you guys know, because I know some people are going to say something about that mirror in the back. I am going to clean the mirror at the end of the video. I will not leave the mirror the way it is. It is really spotty and really dirty. But to jump into the video, this video is going to be more of a decor video, a small decor video. My wife is getting ready to come home from deployment, and I just wanted to change things around a little bit from the way that it was before she left. So that's what we're going to do today, and Alea just felt like she needed to be a part of the video. So we're going to jump right into it. Alrighty, y'all, I did want to also mention that the spray, don't mind the humming in the back. I know it's so irritating that it's Alea. But the spray that I'm using here is the Methods spray. I love all of their scents and the chemicals aren't harsh. So I usually use this around my house. Here I am going to show you guys a couple of the items that I did get from Five Below. All of the items that I got today, it's either from Five Below or Target. So I got these little Zen Gardens. I also got a few other items. I got this table. The table was only $5 and I love the color on it. I got this board that I'm going to put up in the bathroom somewhere. I have to figure that part out. I also got these little baskets that they had, $5 also. I thought they would be really cute for decorations. Two items that I forgot to add, these little wood calendar blocks. I believe they were only $5, and also a makeup brush cup holder. Now I am going to take everything back off now that I showed you guys exactly what I am going to use. I'm just going to clear the counter back off so I can go ahead and start actually decorating things the way that I want to. First, I'm going to start off by setting up this little basket here. I already knew in my mind that this is what I was going to use one of the baskets for. So I'm going to open some tissue that I have here, and I'm going to set it up in the basket really nice the way that I like. Here, you guys, I went ahead and took this flower little plant that I already had and sat it there. I thought it was really cute, so I did that. And then I went to open this little fountain that I got from Five Below. I'm going to be very, very honest with you guys. It was very confusing. First of all, it was very hard to get out of the box to start. And then second, it was very confusing with the instructions on how to get started with it. It didn't come with batteries, so I had to get my own batteries myself. And but when I did start to read the directions, I was really confused on what to do at first. And the fountain is not a strong fountain, which I didn't expect too much out of it. But at the same time, it was like really weird. But overall, it is a nice product for $5, and I can't complain. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Here I am going to go ahead and put the batteries in. I had to go and get some batteries out of my living room or out of my cabinet and put in there. Once I get the batteries in, I am going to go ahead and use this little makeup holder that I had because it was the closest thing, and I don't like to leave my daughter in the bathroom by herself. So I just went ahead and start filling it up with water. It did take more than I expected to fill it up. I was kind of like reading the instructions like, wait a minute, am I putting too much water in it? But after all, I wasn't putting too much water. And don't mind Alea back there being bad. She's like getting into everything. So once I did finish putting the water, I'm going to go ahead and add the rocks. I feel like they did not give enough rocks, or the rocks were like really tiny. But like I said before, you can't expect too much out of products from Five Below. So what I am going to do, sorry about that, y'all. She's dropping my makeup into the garbage can. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is go and get some rocks from Dollar Tree and add to that. Just to, like the Dollar Tree rocks are a little bit bigger. So if you do want to do that to spice it up a little bit, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to just slide it into the corner. Now I am going to go ahead and take my second plant that I have. I'm going to go ahead and set this up here. I wasn't too worried about them being even. I just more wanted it to be nice or look good wherever I put it. So I felt like those came out really nice. Y'all excuse that mirror again. I don't know why I didn't like clean that part first instead of waiting until the end to clean it. But I'm going to go ahead and finish drying this out, and then I'm going to open the little Zen garden, which is those little ones in the box. We're going to go ahead and open one of those to put up on the counter also. These are the items that came inside of the Zen garden. It's like some little salt sand, the actual tray, you got a little plant, you got a little, I guess a rake, shovel, rake, and a little stone. So I'm going to go ahead and open all of these and put them up on the counter where I want them to go. You do get to, it tell you to like organize it the way that you want. So I am going to take my little precious time and figure out exactly how I want it, and I'll be back to show you guys exactly how I decided to do it. And this is how I organized mine. Again, you guys, excuse the dirty mirror and excuse my belly all in the video. This is how I organize the top of the, I keep wanting to call it a cabinet, the counter. Next, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this little chalkboard that I got from Five Below also. I believe it was $5. So I want to say $4.25, $5, one or the other. And I am going to just go ahead and put this over my toilet. My wife is very goofy, so she loves to write different stuff. So for right now, I'm just going to think of the first thing that I can and write on it for now, but we will change it later. Y'all, this board did come with chalk already. I believe 5 pieces. Excuse my ashy fingers and my beat down nails. Here in California, nail salons are closed because we are under a stay-at-home order. But when it came to me writing on this board, I thought I wasn't going to be able to think of anything, but I thought of 1,000,001 things to write on this board. So the one that I decided to go with is smile when you flush. Just because I felt like it'll make my wife smile. She is like she have that weird kind of, I don't know, hard to explain, but I knew this would make her smile or make her giggle when she see it. So I decided to go with smile when you flush. So many different things that you guys can put on and go with whatever your heart desire, whatever you think is funny or fit. So I'm going to go ahead and hang this over our toilet stool. What I did here, I was going to just use a thumbtack and put it up because that's usually what I do when I put small stuff up like this. But over the toilet, I remember when I had just had my oldest daughter, we had an earthquake when I was in the tub and it was horrible. So this time I decided to use a actual screw because it has like the little ridges or whatever to hold the board up just in case we do have an earthquake, or the people that's above me, they do have their moments where they're stumping kind of hard, so I don't have to worry about the board actually falling off. So here we have the table that I got from Five Below. I am going to just use this to put my makeup brushes and stuff. Overall, this table was super easy to put together, and it is kind of sturdy. Like, you can't put too much weight on it, of course. Don't expect anything different from Five Below, but putting it together was very easy. The instructions you really didn't need. Yeah, overall, it was just super easy to put this one together. So what I did here, you guys, was just went ahead and flipped my table upside down and laid it on top of my contact paper. And I'm going to take a pen and just draw a perfect circle around, or trace a perfect circle. So it'll be a little bit easier for me to cut out the pieces that I need for the top. So now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and cut out what I traced and go ahead and stick it to the top. So you guys, I did struggle a little bit with putting this contact paper. It was like super sticky, like it's a really good adhesive hold. So it's like I had to keep pulling it up and putting it back down, pulling it up, putting it back down. And it did go up the edges just a little bit on the sides. You're gonna see that I tried to like cut that off a little bit, but then I noticed that it actually looks good, like it don't look bad. So I decided overall to just leave the rest, because the decoration that I'm going to put on the table will actually cover that up. Here you guys will see the what I was telling you guys about, that you can't really see those spots on the tape once I put my decorations there. It really covered up that one spot that I was telling you guys about. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of different decor there and figure out exactly how I want to set it up and go from there. Here, y'all, I have some different cup holders and different little clear shower holders that have the little suction on the back. Like I said, I got a couple different kinds. These ones are more baskets. I just have no storage in my shower. Like, we don't even have like the little rack that usually be in the shower to be able to hang stuff. So I went ahead and got these, and I'm going to start hanging them in the shower. I already have one up so far. It was kind of challenging to put it up, so I just went ahead and did that one off camera, and now I know how to do it. It's a little bit easier. What I'm going to do is just go through and put these all in different spots. I have a few different kind. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and put these up, and the hold on them, the strength is they hold a lot. I tried like putting a few things or like pulling down on them to make sure it won't like fall, because sometimes I do bathe my daughter in this bathtub and I didn't want her to like grab onto one and it comes down. But it seemed to be very sturdy. Like the suction is really well. So I did like that. These little two that I am going to put up now are just little hooks that I'm actually going to use for the rags or our sponges, because as I mentioned before, we do not have a rack in there, as you guys can see, which most bathrooms come, but the more modern apartments nowadays don't have them. And with me having another baby on the way, I just feel like it'll be a little bit easier, especially as I get into this last trimester. I just want to make sure I'm very comfortable and have everything that I need in the bathtub with me. So I did get those two for that. Here I do have the little cup holders. I'm going to use one of them for toothbrushes, the one that I put more up at the top. That will be for toothbrushes, and the one that I just put there at the bottom, I am going to use that one more for razors. I was going to put it the two, I wasn't going to put the razors in there because of my daughter, but I realized that where it is and the way it's sitting, she will not be able to reach in there. So after all, this is all of the ones that I got. I got the two hooks, I got the two cup holders, and I got the two trays. Now that it's all done, everything is in the spot that I wanted. The two cups are still empty because I don't have the razors to put in there yet. I do want to. I'm more of like a color match person, so I want to make sure I have the right ones to put in there. And yeah, everything is pretty much up to where I wanted. I have my foot scrub brush just because with the belly I can't really get down there to scrub my feet. I also have the little soap dispenser there. It's not actually regular soap, it is shampoo. The store did not add one of them to my order, which is missing, and I'm going to do conditioner for that one. And alrighty, y'all, this wraps it up. This is the finished look of our bathroom. Everything is in place. I am very satisfied with the way everything turned out. I wanted to go more with a neutral kind of theme in our room, just because the bedroom part is so girly. But here on the table, I did set this here, my little makeup stuff, because I didn't want to like pile up the sink part. So I did my makeup brushes here, a little basket for extras. On this side, I have the over the toilet. I did the smile when you flush. I thought I wasn't going to be able to think of anything really, but I did. And here I decided to do the baskets of tissues, excuse the dirty mirror. I have the plants, and I laid everything else out the way that I wanted to, the way that I liked it. And it definitely came out better than I expected. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah,